What it do, everybody? What is happening? It's your boy. So we're back with another topic. So what I want to talk about today is commitment, and this is not in terms of like relationships or whatnot. This is just commitment to like your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, whatever you want to call them, right? So what I've struggled with personally is commitment. Commitment is definitely something that I lack. It's like commitment and consistency. I think that's like those are one and the same, right? So before this, I guess this is the same channel, but before I started uploading content like this, I did Call of Duty content previously, right? It was Call of Duty content, and it was like more like montage stuff, and this was like when I was younger, right? I was like middle school, high school me, and I was very driven. Like I was very, very driven in wanting to make it big with the Call of Duty scene, and I could have done it. I really think I could have done it. I was decent at the game. I had the pull in terms of like audience. Yeah, I wasn't pulling a bunch of views, but I was getting known in the community for sniper clips, right? It was cool. It was a fun time. I was driven. I had my own goals, my own ambitions, and fast forward, what was it? Maybe like to when I was like 19, 20. I'm out of high school, getting in college, and I'm streaming more. I think Black Ops 4 was out at the time. I'm streaming more. I'm still having fun with Call of Duty, but I'm not taking the sniping part as serious, in terms of like montages and whatnot. Yeah, I think it was because of lack of results, right? And then I started getting more serious into streaming instead of just regular sniping content. And when I got into streaming, it was that drive came back. I finally saw something. Oh, how do they have that already? The game just started. But I finally saw something. I was like, you know what? I can do this. This is nice, right? I finally go and I achieve my my goal of getting affiliated on Twitch, right? I get affiliated on Twitch, and I'm like, all right, cool. Let's make some money, right? Boom, some money's made. I'm getting $100 payouts. I'm getting $200 payouts. I'm getting like $400 payouts. Boom, all of a sudden $900 payouts. Like it's good. It feels good, man. And then something happens, right? Something happens, completely sets me off course, and I go into a huge drought. I stopped streaming, I stopped uploading, I stopped gaming for a little bit. Now I think I continued gaming, but the passion was gone, right? All that was gone, and it kind of just ever since that moment, it just has not been the same when it came to like streaming and gaming and whatnot. Because after you experience something like that, where you're at your own high, right? You're not at the highest point ever, but you're at your own highest point ever, right? You see the results of where you are currently, and then it doesn't match up to where you used to be, and then it kind of just skews your vision on progress and where you should be, and it takes away the passion of the whole project, of the whole purpose of you wanting to do this thing for fun, because initially it was for fun, right? So fast forward to now, I'm back at this gaming stuff. I have a wonderful setup. I'm fortunate enough to have super high speed internet. I have the skills to edit. I've got the skills to, upload and market and whatnot and try to get my stuff out there. And then I guess, not fast forward. Fast forward to maybe a year ago, because I was 22. Because then I started uploading Valorant content. And then I had the drive. That's when I had the drive. Once I got my new setup, that's my fault. I fast forward all the way ahead. But I had the drive to upload Valorant content and do all this stuff, right? And I did that for about maybe 3 or 4 months. And then all of a sudden the passion went away, because I see that the efforts that I'm putting in don't yield the same results as it did once before, right? Which is discouraging. It gets discouraging for anyone. If you were at your peak and all of a sudden you're washed, it's like, dude, what happened to this? What happened to that? And it's it's not a good feeling at all, right? Then you fast forward to now, right, where I'm back uploading the content, but instead of doing this solely for the results of the past, I'm doing it for new results, right? The results of my future. That guy got cooked. I was about to do that guy, but I definitely am now. I'm heeding my own words, and I'm just doing it for the love of the game solely, because I struggled with commitment so much, and commitment it stems from drive. It stems from passion. If you have a strong enough goal, you can stay committed until you achieve that goal. It also comes from trust. Like, can you trust yourself to keep up with this goal and stick on this path of wanting to complete this goal? And for the longest time ever, I've lacked trust within myself when it comes to achieving certain things, because I trust in myself, because I would always say like, oh, we're gonna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna get this big. We're gonna do this, this, and this. Have a good schedule. Blah 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 blah. And I took it hella serious. And like, you of course take your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, take that stuff serious. But if you take it serious to a point where it becomes a chore, that's where you mess up. And that's where I'm learning now, and I'm glad that I'm figuring, like, it's obviously, it's not a hard thing to figure out when you're on the outside looking in, but when you're doing some introspection and you're like, oh, yeah, wow, it becomes so, it's something so obvious, it seems, but it's so difficult to figure it out yourself, because it's like, I don't know, at least for me, it's like, I don't really, I overcomplicate things to a point where I just overshoot the simple things. You feel me? But all in all I wanted to say is that in order for me to get committed to this, because I really want this to, you know, do its thing. Wherever it goes. But I most importantly want to enjoy it. Like, I'm enjoying just playing Call of Duty, talking about, you know, topics that matter to me, and then just keeping it pushing from there. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun for me. I like it. And if I want to change, I'll change. You know what I'm saying? In terms of content, I'll do whatever I want, you know? But I've been doing content for so long, all just to have it end by some unfortunate set of events, you know what I'm saying? And to set me off track and to keep me from doing what I wanted to do. And now it's like, oh, and then it's not even the events that held me back after said events. It was myself doing that, right? Because that's when I was like, damn, I can't do this, you know? But in reality, it's like, I can. I'm just putting too much pressure on myself. And if this relates to you, if you struggle with putting too much pressure on yourself, or with expecting too much from what you can do, like, take a step back and just really say, like, am I enjoying this? Like, am I really, like, do I have fun doing this? If you don't have fun doing it, it's time for you to switch up and find something else to do, because, like, you don't want to be trapped in something that is just basically your own hell. You're making your own hell, basically, right? In order for you to have commitment, you want to trust yourself, you want to set goals, and you want to go by those goals, like strict, like you want to, that's the only thing you should be serious about is those goals. But you want to make sure that during, like, the achievement of those goals, the process, you want to be enjoying the process. That's the tricky part of it, right? Because it's like, oh, I need to take this serious, but I don't want to take it too serious to a point where it becomes a chore, and then all of a sudden the goal doesn't matter. All of a sudden I'm doing it because, like, I've come so far, like, oh, then, like, I can't turn back now, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. That's something that you have to work on yourselves as well. I'm getting through it. I'm working that. I'm enjoying this. Even though Call of Duty is probably like probably not the worst state. This is actually it's a solid game. It's a fine game. But recently it's been the worst state ever. But this game's fine. I'm glad I chose to come back during this time. You know, I'm really trying to make a community and do my own thing with this. I want to get events going and whatnot. Definitely want to get bigger for that reason. Like, now my reason to get bigger is to have a community. I want to have people meet other people that they will know for the rest of their lives in this community. Like, it's weird to say, but I feel like, I don't think that's weird to say, because, like, there's friends that I have that I've met online that I've known for years, right? And then there's friends that I have in person that I've known for years that I also play with online. You know what I mean? But I would like people to find their people who they can bond with and talk to and whatever through my community. Like, just having that kind of bragging right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you met them through me. Nah, I'm joking. But seriously, it'd be dope. I think that's a good force to drive me, because I've never had that thought in my head while doing this content. Damn. I never had that thought in my head while making this content. It was always just I'm doing it for the numbers. I need the numbers. I need the money. Blah 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 blah. And now that I'm in a more comfortable place in terms of, like, financials with my job, like, I'm chilling. Like, I don't have to, like, go and try to hustle for a freaking paycheck, which I'm incredibly grateful for. You get me? Now it's like, okay, like, what's my passion? What do I love to do? Like, I like to make art. I like to play games. I like to work out. So how can I turn that into something that will, you know, hopefully benefit me in the future in some way? It's regardless if it's financially or if it's through like connections or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool stuff. You definitely want to take the time to figure that stuff out, guys. But yeah, guys, main takeaway from this is, you know, gotta learn how to trust yourself. Set small goals, complete those goals, and you'll realize that you can make the big ones happen. definitely take care of that. And let me know, put down in the comments, you know, your goals. What do you want to achieve in 2025? I know 2025 is coming up, boy. So let me know what you guys want to achieve in 2025, and you know, put the small goals, the major goals, whatever, man. Do your thing. All right. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, day, whatever time I upload this. All right. Bye, guys.